I'm live. Hello, everyone. I know you don't see me yet, but I am live, and I had to redo the live because it was just really bad. So we needed to try and see if we can get a better quality going on. So give me just a second while I get this set up. Hopefully you found me again. Hi, Wanda. All right, I think that's as good as we're going to get it right now. So if it still looks bad, then we'll just call it a night. Refound you, Kathleen. Yay. Okay, good. Hello. Let me get back over into screen, and then I'll be able to see if we're like losing. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's better, right? Looks much better. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. I know people are going to get my email and then go into that live and they'll be like, it's over? Oh, that stinks. I know. Hopefully they still see me. I just don't have time to send out another email, I don't think. Okay, so this looks good. Let me close that and get back into video. All right. I think we're back in action. Hey, speaking of, that was a cute movie on Netflix. Anyone see it? With Cameron Diaz? Okay, let's see. It does look much better, I think. Oh, wait, let me move her. Yes. Where's my helper tonight, Terry? She is at a school function for like volunteer hours. So she's out today. So it's just me. You're stuck with me, boring old me. Good. Okay, Kay. Yeah, I know folks are going to come over from the email and be like, where were you? I'm so sorry. I had to cancel that live because it was so poor quality and restart. So I think we're good. If it starts to get junky again, do let me know. So what I was talking about before I was so rudely interrupted by the internet, how cool this die was. This was the, I won't go over it again, but this is the Elizabeth Craft Designs takeaway cup. So I thought it would be fun and really fun. Like if you've never made a full-size shape card, I thought that was cool, fun to make. So we'll do that. Okay, Jules Craft, switch to overhead camera again. When there's movement, it seems choppy and goes blurry. Okay, yeah. So I'll just continue to craft a little bit and see what we can get. Hopefully. I'm wondering, maybe we have to reset our internet. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so here's something fun. If you've never made like a full-size shape card, which you can do with most any large die, especially when there's a flat end on the top here, it's so easy. So you're just going to need your die cutting machine and a already folded card base. So I already have my A2 size base right here. It's already folded like that. And then right on where the folded edge is up here, you're just going to put your die a little bit over the edge, right? And that's so that it won't cut through your cardstock, okay? And it'll leave the fold, which is brilliant when you have this straight edge like that. I'm going to put a little piece of tape there. Thanks, Terry. Don't forget to hit the like button until I move. Wanda, it's good now until I move. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. It's good feedback for me. Honestly, one of the reasons I wanted to come in here tonight was because I wanted to test out my new equipment. So I think it's like, that's good. This is great feedback. So I can let my husband know. He's my tech support, you know, and I pay him handsomely. So we got a new front-facing camera, and we have, as I just move it, and I'm working on lighting, and so we're working on all this stuff. So I was telling everybody before, I was playing for and getting prepared for February's class, which is all things ink smushing, like all the ways to ink smush. And I'll give you a sneak peek of one of my favorite new ways, which I have never done before, which is pretty fun. Anyone else save their tape? Okay, so now I have this piece right here, and I have my a card, just like that, a folded card. Yay, so fun. Zoom out a bit to see if that helps with focus. I think it might be the internet. It's not like if you're here, like my focus is perfect. So I think, yeah. Tape saver, yep, all right. I'm not alone in that. Okay, so this is great. So we have this cute little card, but I'm only going to have this as the base. I'm not going to do anything on the card. I'm actually going to make my own with watercolor cardstock, or I'm actually going to use mixed media. I was experimenting during my fun with experimenting for my class coming up. If you're not a email subscriber, hop on that list so you can get notified. February's class is going to be so fun, because what's more fun than getting inky and all the ways to ink smush? But I've been playing with the mixed media paper pad instead of watercolor cardstock, and I am loving the results. So I am going to take this very thick, very heavy duty cardstock, 400 GSM, in fact, and I am going to cut my coffee cup through, because I'm going to do a little bit of mixed media, if you will. I can't believe I'm saying that. I feel so like I'm growing. So I used to be afraid of mixed media quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, the coffee cup dies. I was just saying in the last live that I have like a Biggs die. Do you remember those? They still make them, but where like they're steel and like you can cut a ton at once. Not a ton, but a lot at once. But this one came with more fun stuff, like dies and things. What's everybody doing tonight? Anybody crafting? Are you watching movies? I got my daughter out at school at a school function. My son's playing outside in the snow. My husband is out shopping, I think. And I have the dogs chewing on a bone next to me. That's what's happening in the Polanco house. And I am testing out equipment and going live and playing with some stuff. Yeah, I actually like the Biggs dies. Donna, we feel mixed about this paper. Watching Craft Roulette. Oh, is that on right now? Is that on right now or later? I thought it started at like 7. So let me know. I was on that show once. I don't know if anyone saw me. It was years ago that I was on. I'm just gonna cut 2 for the heck of it. It was fun. It was really fun. It was pressure. It's a pressure cooker though, that show. All right. So I have those, and then I'm going to do a little bit of, in the spirit of me ink smushing all the things because of my prep for class, I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do some mystery. Well, I'm not going to do too much of mystery colors. I'm going to do like coffee themed colors. So more of like the earthy, muted kind of colors. We'll go that route just for some ink smushing fun. Yes, watching the summit videos. Oh, very good. Yeah, in the description, I have a summit ticket if you want to get your free ticket there. I'm crafting. Just got home from Costco. Is Costco busy yet, Donna? I avoid Costco on the weekends. Yay, okay. Some crafting, some experimenting. Very cool. All right, cool. So I'm going to get out, I think ground espresso is probably like one of my favorites, but I usually use that one last just to add something. I'm going to use an orange. I feel like orangey yellow. I feel like that's a fun color. And then a green rustic wild. So we're just going to use those colors just for some fun. My white craft mat usually throws things out of focus also, but again, we're just going to just go with the flow and stop worrying about it. Yeah, okay. So have my craft mat. These are all things. Oh, I have my craft mat and my nails I just did. But we are gonna talk in class in February. I don't have the registration open yet, but the date is February 18th, I want to say. Anyway, we're gonna talk about all the supplies and stuff for that in class, and you'll have a printout and all. But I'm just going to use this craft mat for now. And I'm going to go with just the regular old smush business. So I'm just going to place this down. If you had to pick a favorite technique, I mean, that's cruel. Fully aware that is a cruel question. But if you had to, like, is there one that you just like look forward to the most in doing? Let me know, because I think ink smushing might be mine. I think I like it more than ink blending, because ink smushing is just like free for all. Ink blending, there's a little bit more technique involved, you know? So I'm going to go wet to wet. So wet ink, a spritz of wet on the actual cardstock. And then I'm just going to smush it around. And it doesn't matter if we make mud, because that's the name of these colors right here. Look how fun that is. Hopefully it's not too blurry, right? Super fun. And then you can drag it if you want to make more of a blend. And then we're going to go back in and do it again, but we're going to do more splatters after we dry it. So let's see, I cut out dies all the time. Don't always use them. I just love to cut dies. Jelly, you do you. That's what I say. You have fun with no matter what you're doing. Now I'm going to go not wet this because this is already kind of wet and mixed. So I'm just going to go and slide it through and pick up some of that color. That's all. Just because I didn't want to waste it. That's why it's always good to have like a spare piece of something off to the side. Stenciling. Love stenciling. Absolutely. I really like foiling, Terry says. Let's see. Yeah, no expectations with smushing. Watercolors from Karen, I think it was. Yes. So fun. So now I'm just going to do hit this with a little bit of heat just to kind of hurry it along, if you will. Also like spraying watercolor paper with a variety of mica sprays. Yeah, sprays are fun. Those are, again, like just free. You can be a free spirit with those. Wanda, give me some hints on using more per card. That's what Jelly says. Lynn, you like coloring with your alcohol markers. Very cool. Lynn, do you like grab your stuff and take it to the couch, or, you know, do you have to be at your craft table to color? I like to color while I'm like have a movie on or something. I think that's a lot of fun. Laura likes sprays. Lynn color. Oh wait, I just said Lynn. Yeah. Okay, so that is, I think I'm going to just hit this a little bit with you. Now, I noticed with the mixed media paper pad, I feel like maybe because it's 400 GSM, it doesn't warp as fast. It still warps a little bit, especially if I'm hitting it with this much heat. But I just flip it over, and you can kind of straighten it out that way too. But warping doesn't matter anyway, because we're going to put, when we put this on our card, we'll just make sure it stays. So I love this mix of colors. Can you see that? I'm going to go a little bit more brown this time. And I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the orange, with this, what is this? Fossilized amber and rustic wilderness. I'm not going to wet the paper this time, but I am going to wet my ink. And then I'm going to like just layer it. This is layering ink smushing. You've probably all seen this technique before. It's fairly common. You're just building up the color slowly. Oh, I should have picked that up with the other card. My bad. So we're doing that. And then you can do, the great thing is you can do this as many times as your heart's desire, right? I am going to go over this with a little bit of stamping and a stencil. So we're going to have fun with that. I know, Donna, isn't that great about the mic? This is that new mic. It was worth the money for me, especially I go live all the time, classes. I have, you know, dogs eating bones next to me and kids yelling. So it works nicely for me. Kathleen's sharing a tip. You can straighten warped paper by running through die cut machine. I put it between 2 bits of copy paper. Very good. I will try that. Thank you. Yeah. That's pretty good. All right. So this one, we're probably going to need to run this through the die cutting machine. Oh, here we go. They're fighting over the bone. Hold on. Gussie? Gussie, no. That's Fussy Gussie for a reason. He's Fussy Gussie for a reason. Give me this. It's live. Anything can happen. All right. Now I love this. I think this is fun. You can also do like the water droplet look. And do your dog's reacting to that? That's funny. Terry, they're so big. They're 10 months old now. I showed them in the last live. If Gussie comes over here, Gus, come. If he comes to me, I'll pick him up again. Snoopy? Gus? Nobody? They're just staring at me because I took away the bone. So, you're welcome, Laura. I'm glad you found me because I had to cancel that other live. But if you watched that, you probably saw that. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm going to go back in this. I love this. I really am liking this mixed media paper. I enjoy it. Let's go back in with some ground espresso. I think that will be fun. And I'm just going to now technique change up. I'm going to, instead of drag, I'm going to pat it. Okay. So I'm still going to wet it a little bit. And then the less you wet it, the more you're going to get that splatter pat look. If you wet it too much, it will likely be like smoother, flat splatters, if that makes sense. All right. So I'm just going, see what I did there? Just kind of splatted it in. Now I know there's people out there that know the difference between spatter and splat, but I can't really, I don't have the bandwidth to commit to memorizing the difference. So it's just, you're going to get the word splatter from me. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I know you see him. Oh, can you see him up there trying to get the bone? Oh, he gave up. A little bugger. Okay. So I like that. That's pretty. And I might actually go back in and splat with, I don't think there's enough ink there, but with different colors and just kind of like layer up the splats. That'd be fun. If you wonder why I use this silicone mat, it's because I don't like my black cutting mat to get warped. If it's too much heat, it will warp up a little bit. Kathleen, that's so funny that you could see that. I forgot that there was that opened in the back. That's hilarious. Right, Donna? Limited bandwidth. And everything is energy. I got to be very cognizant of what I'm putting energy toward, because I have this book that I'm writing in my head. It's not on paper yet, but it's in motion in my brain. And it's all about the input and output of energy and how much we spend, how much energy we spend on things. Like we have to take an energy inventory, because we don't even realize, like, even that 10-minute session of being around somebody negative takes up some energy. So just like being cognizant, being aware of what we're filling our days with is very important. Let's go and add, I think I'm in the mood to add some more green, rustic wilderness. They're trying to defy you, Kathleen. I know. Those little guys, they're so cute though. All right, I'm going to do the same, like, up. Well, that just gave me a straight line. Now, this right here, like I said, I put too much water on the green, so it's giving me like a lot of those like smooth splatters. I want like the small little ones. I'm going to switch up to, now if I do this on wet cardstock, it's going to mix, and I don't want that. So I'm going to heat set this again. And it gives me a chance to read the chats and take a drink. Kim, if you want to stay, you're not late. I just kind of started. I mean, I'll probably only be on for like a total of an hour, but I'm just ink smushing. You're not missing anything yet. If you want to stay. Yeah, it looks fun, right? Looks good. Very mixed media-ish. All right. And then I am going to go just a little bit of water on that. This is defossilized amber. Oh, this is just fun. I might just keep doing this. Okay. I think I'm good there. That's good. That's good enough. My second one is just to pick up the ink. But this is really good. Okay, so question. What stencil do you think I should stencil over this little mixed media business with? Do you have any ideas? I have pretty much all stencils. So I'm curious if you have any creative ideas. Not craft related, wasting energy on stuff you need to purge. I haven't seen my kitchen island for 6 weeks. Ah, Donna, yes. That's right. Very, oh, goodness. That takes up so much mental real estate. Not into it. Coffee beans. Okay, Cindy, you got me. I don't have coffee bean stencil. I do not, but I might have a stamp. Do I have a stamp? I don't know. I should. What kind of coffee lover doesn't have a coffee stamp? Yeah, I'm going to look. This is what we're doing. Donuts? Oh, that would be fun. I don't have that. I'm making a liar out of myself. I have all the stencils, but the ones you're calling out. I know I have a coffee stamp, though. I have to. It's just absolutely unacceptable for me not to. And if I don't, that calls for an immediate shopping session, because I thought I had one from Gina K. Let's see. I'm going through real quick and just... I also love this microphone because I can be anywhere in my room and you can hear me. So it's really cool. I'm getting closer. I know it is. I have an entire stamp set on. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's all coffees except no coffee bean. That's not helpful. And that's from MFT. Yeah, that's not helpful, but I will bring out the stamp anyway. Okay. I did bring out this splatter one because I feel like this is a staple. I don't know if you agree, but like you can do so much with this. It just really like adds something to, like, this is a staple in my book for stamping. Jelly beans and hand draw a line. That's a good idea. I don't have jelly beans either. Oh, coffee beans are so easy to draw. Jelly, 24. You have far too much confidence in me. Hexagons, beehive-ish, or straight lines. I do have a beehive-ish one. A honeycomb? Does anyone know of an embellishment that looks like marshmallows? Donna, do you mean marshmallows? Intimidate me. Oh, yeah. Ash, they're fun to use. Okay, so this is the coffee stamp set I have. Maybe a little coffee cups? Could do that. I don't know. Anyway, let's do a couple splatters of this. I think this would be fun. Or like rings. Man, did I give away like all my stamps? I did purge. Sometimes I gotta stop myself when I'm doing like in straight purge mode, because I just get rid of everything. I think we're gonna do some of the small splatters here, like in the ground espresso. I think that would be fun. Maybe I don't need a stencil. Maybe I do this instead. See? Just switching it up on the fly. Use part of the die set to create a stencil. Oh, I could do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll keep that one in mind. Okay. This one, I'm just going to use... Let me use my prototype first. Oh, yeah. Look how fun. Little coffee spatters. Spatters. Okay. I don't want to use the really solid one because that will just take up too much space on my... Well, I mean, this isn't really doing that much different than what I did with the with the ink smushing. So I'm kind of getting a similar result. So we're good there. What about... Thanks a lot, you warm my heart. Okay. Clean your stamp with the hand. That's helpful. Oh, but if you missed it, I made this card out of the big die because it had this straight... It's very easy to do. You just let the die go over the edge of your already folded cardstock. But when you're putting it together, you want to make sure that you line up the bottom and not the top, because it will be the bottom will be the part that lines up and makes it good. And then you'll have this little tiny bit hanging over on this side. Yeah. Perhaps a different color. Yeah, that's a good idea. Color. Not the ones I used. Maybe. All right, so we have that. Let me pull out another piece of the stamp. Why don't we do some pattern paper usage here? I think I will pick out... Now, this is like a very earthy kind of coloring theme. So I don't think I could go with like... I was thinking like... I'm gonna have to go with like fall colors, or because the Valentine's I don't think would match, especially because I threw in the green. Maybe though. Let's see. This is crafting. We could do whatever the heck we want. Let's see. That's not too bad of of a mix there. Be kind of fun. We'll try it. Maybe adding this little pink pop of color would be good. We'll keep those two. That will be fun. And then I do love this one, the cozy set. This, of course, anything is gonna match that one. Look at that. That's like perfection. Yes. Oh yeah. Well, any of these would go. Let's do. Probably should have pulled the A2 size. Oh wait, we already have a piece here. And that's how, by the way, folks, that's how I store scraps. I just put them right in here, close her back up, and put it aside. I don't have a separate thing for that. So I'm going to use these three, and we're going to cut the big cozy out of brown. Do that one. We'll cut the little cozy out of this fun pink pattern. And then I think I might do the hearts. I might like ink blend the hearts instead of that. And then we're going to do the top coffee cup in something. And we'll go from there. Okay, Wanda, those are better. Do you mean the colors? Oh, hi, Gussie. Do you want to come say hi? You don't normally come over to me. Is this because you're like, Mommy, who are you talking to? Let's switch cameras so that everyone can see how cute you are. Okay, I just got a bath. Look how big he is now. He's so big. They're 15 pounds, and he needs a pup cut. His little hair is growing in, right? See, it is. I need a pup cut. Yeah. So he's my little buddy. And then, like I said, Shy Snoopy's over there. For those of you who missed Gussie in the first live. Okay. I think he's feeling a little needy. All right. So so far I'm loving this color theme, sort of earthy and pink, and we can make maybe a Valentine's Day card. I have this really great one for all of its sentiments. This is cute. I love you. Grande Benti Trenta. So that's cute. Something to perk up your day. Oh, cute. Okay. So I need my die cutting machine again. And I think, yeah, I'm actually going to actually ink blend on white cardstock with that one. So why is it? Oh my gosh, Angela, yeah, I bet those look like tiny, tiny puppies compared to that. A Mastiff. He's a Shih Tzu. They're both Shih Tzus, and they're brothers, litter mates. And we got them when they were 3 months old. Yes, 3 months old. And they are, that was a, let's just say when I got my pug Bo, I was by myself, and I remember saying for like 15 years, I will never get a puppy again ever, because it's just so much work. I guess I wasn't prepared for the work back then, but now we had 4 people to help. So, but that doesn't make it easier. It was still really hard. However, we invested so much time in training, which was great. And so they're like fully house trained, and, they're very well behaved, and like, they're awesome. So, yeah. So he's a Shih Tzu, and so is his brother, obviously. Okay, Angela, can you tell me? Oh, Angela, that's a question for Angela, not me. Mary, minding my business. So I'm going to, why is it so messy when you craft? Someone tell me why. I mean, like, I can't keep anything organized. I'm only going to use tape on the pattern one because I care about the pattern that comes out. Yeah, he looks like an Ewok. Shannon, they look like Ewoks when they get their hair cut, 100%. I say that too, Ewoks. They can dress up for Halloween very easily. For sure. All right, so I have my smaller cozy part, my larger one. Well, this might turn out to be a really cute card. those aside. And then, oh, my heart. I want to do the heart and this one at a white. You know why I also like this mixed media paper pad? Because it's bright white. So like now let me explain. So like it doesn't totally matter on what am I trying to say? Watercolor cardstock if I'm going to be using ink smushing on the entire thing. But if there's any white showing, it's really nice that this is so bright white for it. Also, like Bristol Smooth has sort of a yellowish tint, which is, I will always use Bristol Smooth for ink, like major ink blending and for coloring with my alcohol or my watercolor markers. So I won't change that. But it does have sort of like a little bit of a tinge to it, whereas this is really white. Yes, Kathleen, because we are so creative and use all the things at once. It's fun that way, Lillian. You're right. It is. I agree. I agree. And my cleanup is actually really easy. Oh, I thought this was all one piece. It's separate hearts, but that's okay. We can make that work anyway. But I don't know what I was saying. Oh, my stuff is always like at arm's reach, so it's very easy to put away, which I always recommend. Like, keep your stuff really simple by knowing where everything goes, and then cleanup is a breeze. Yeah, I agree, Norma. That's probably what it is. It just like ruins the flow of things. Now, I'm confused about this piece real quick. Oh, no, it's just the top. Okay. So that's the top of the thing. Thank gosh for the that piece. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of some ink blending to make that not so stark over there. And then I'm going to do, I have my large cozy. Is that what they're called? Cozies? I don't know. Warmers. My small one here. And our message. I'm going to ink blend around this to keep the vibe going, though, about like, mixed media-ish stuff. Otherwise, it, I don't know, it looks a little too stark. I don't know how I'm going to dark black. I guess I'm going to darken that one with black. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to use a little bit of brown. We'll do brown on that. We'll do brown on that. And we're just having fun today. There's no crafting police. Put a lipstick mark on the white. Oh, on this. Oh my gosh, that's cute. I don't have any lipstick. And Adia's gone. I don't know where hers is. That's such a cute idea. I love that. Negative. I can use the heart negative as a stencil too. Where did I put that? Oh yeah, I can. You're right. I might do that actually. I might do that instead. Like this. Look at that. This is why we craft together. This is why we do it together. I'm going to do that actually right now with some brown. I just have to make sure I hold the pink underneath. There we go. I should probably use a smaller brush, but I'm looking over because they're on my little reading nook right now. Look how cute. That's such a cute idea. Thank you. Aw, love it. Okay, I'm going to go in and do a little bit of this, like on the edges, so that it's a little rustic, if you will. There we go. And I might, let's see. And this is, oh, that's walnut stain. I was like, why is this so light? That's why. All right, I'm going to go walnut stain around there, but I'm going to go back in for the stencil piece and do ground espresso to give it more of a pop. Let's do that. Am I cleaning my brush? Sure not. Sure not. And no one's going to stop me. Just going right in with it. Oh, yeah, that'll give it a nice pop. There we go. So cute. It's so cute. I know. Lipstick on the lids. I wear lip gloss, but I don't wear lipstick. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of the same thing when it gets all over your stuff. Yay, I love that. Okay, this one is too plain. Something is too plain. So let me think about that for a moment. Maybe I just picked too dark a color. I don't know. I don't know, but let's move on to the lid. We'll do something with the lid here. And I think I'm going to go, let me just line this up real quick. Lid here. We're going to put these two here. I'm going to put my sentiment right on the pink one there. That'd be really fun. I think I might have, okay, let me think. Let's go with, I know it's stark white. I don't know how many would be, look at that. I want to give you the example. Let me see the example. It looks good. I like how they did like the ink around it to keep with that vibe. So I'm going to go with it, even though it's not like quote unquote realistic. Emboss it. Lillian, emboss which, oh, the brown piece, emboss it with what? Give me more details. The brown piece would look good if you run it through a textured embossing folder. Yes, it is too plain. I agree with you. So embossing folders. Let me pull out my humongous stash of embossing folders so we can see which one to use. This is it. This is all I got. This is how many embossing folders I have. I'm keeping it simple. We have a rose, another flower, a stone. This one is keys. What is this called? Spider web. So brick. I know. You're probably like, Mary, up your game here with the embossing. Let's see. What if we did stripes? Do I have a striped embossing folder? Stripe would be great. I don't. But what if we did, what if I made them with a scoreboard? Bop, bop. That'll work. That'll work. We don't need an embossing folder when we have a scoreboard. All right. Let's see here. Let's make sure it's straight. That's my only issue here. There we go. And I need a score tool. What is the tall folder? Oh, that was florals, I think. Yep, scoreboard. There we go. All right, so striped, horizontal or vertical? How did I get along today without all of you? You would have made my experience so much better today. Oh, a cripper. I don't have one. I don't have one. Yeah, Natasha foot. Oh, there's always another way. I agree. Vertical. So Wanda said it first. We're going vertical. These are kind of thick, but it's okay. I'm just going to go with it. Oh, wait. I probably should be doing it on... I'm debossing it right now. Yeah, I'm debossing it. Let's do that again. I need to be quiet for a second. I have to focus. Feel the pressure. Feel the pressure mounting up. This is my normal face when I'm crafting alone. Furrowed brow. Oh, we're moving now. We're cooking with gas now. All right. That's right. Oh, that's so cute. Very good. Much better. Gives it a little, what I like to call in scientific terms, oomph. Gives a little oomph. All right. So I like that. That is so much better. And then let's see. I'm going to do my sentiment. I do like these hearts. I'm going to keep them for something else, obviously. I'm going to use my Stampin' Positioner, and I'm going to use some Versamark VersaFine Claire, not Nocturne, Fallen Leaves, just to keep with the brown theme for today. So I'm going to use that for my stamping. Yay! I know, Donna, I feel say a yay is in order. Okay, so I'm going to put this, let's see. I'm actually going to put a little bit of tape on. Look, I just pulled a piece off of some random machine next to me. Just because it's like there's an angle to it, so I don't think it would go back in perfectly. All right, so let me pick my sentiment here. Rule the world, start with coffee. Something to perk up your day. I like that. Yeah, just like a little hello message. That'd be good. Something to perk up your day. I love this. I haven't used some of these things in so long, if ever. So nice to be able to pull out your stuff. That's what the whole summit is going on this weekend, is using what's in your stash. Just shop your stash. See what you got. Bet you have way more than you think. Okay, here we go. Let me put this. I'm going to use, like I said, VersaFine Claire Fallen Leaves for that. Keep the grunge going. I would ink the edges black of the brown cozy part. Okay, I will do that. Because that's the only really darker color that than the ground espresso. Oh, to show off this. These were made by a fellow crafty friend's husband. Aren't they gorgeous? Gorgeous. I love pretty things. And she sent me them. Oh, so sweet. These are great. So the little one is my favorite. Only because I get, like, if I'm doing like a background stamp, the big one. Sound effects included. Okay, let me stamp that again. All right, something to perk you up, or perk up your day. Love it. I'm going to go in and stamp. Sorry, I'm going to go in and ink blend some black soot. I like the black distress instead of the black oxide. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. I feel like the black oxide is more gray than it is black. So I'm going to use this black soot here. And I do like my foam tool with the black. So I'm just going to add a little bit here. Really hard to see, especially on camera. It's really hard to see, but it's not showing up as much. But I think maybe, what if we like dipped it in gold? Would that ruin it, do you think? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, black side is gray, Wanda. Okay, yeah, I thought, glad I'm not the only one. Saw that. Oh, does she sell them? I think she wanted me to, like, if people were interested in it, then I can't remember what her email said. She said send them a message. I don't remember. Are you on my Facebook group by chance? Because I was going to post it there, or following me on Facebook, because I can post it there and see what interest we get. So, okay, I think this is what we're going to do. I just had this like epiphany of the oxide. I am going to cover it and then ink splatter, water splatter. Okay, I'm going to do that. Just to get a little more interest off the side. I don't want to heat emboss it. I just want to get something else. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Okay, just to give it a little bit. Post it there. Yes, I'm going to post it in my Facebook group. So that it's not a Facebook group, it's my Facebook page. So like my just Mary Polanco Designs. Guess what, folks? That didn't really work. That's okay. All right. They're really pretty though, and I like pretty things. So I was so grateful. All right, so we have this. Now we see this start to come together. We got that. Oh, so cute. I am going to do the cover or whatever, the lid. Do the lid. What I like to do to get that really like fun highlight in the middle is you go like with the lighter of the color. So this one's the walnut stain. Then I'm going to go in with the ground espresso and bring that just right on the edges. And it makes it look like the middle is like glowing. It's really cool. I do this a lot with a lot of different techniques. Really fun. And then to like then splatter it also is really fun. And then I'm just going to go in with the black again, just to darken that, just to darken the edge. Remember we used to do like ink flicking. Do you guys remember that? Like, it was like the first technique I ever used. Do ground espresso and green blending around the lid. Kathleen, I wish I would have seen that 2 minutes ago. I did not. Sorry. I'm just going to go really, really on the edge, not anywhere else, just the edge. I don't want to bring it too far in at all. Here we go. Yeah, see? Isn't that fun? It looks like makes it come alive. Yes. Okay, so that's good. And now I'm actually going to, we have our leftover piece. Where did he go? This is the problem when you have stuff everywhere. You can't find anything. Oh my goodness, where did that piece go? You know what the funny thing is right now? I know I'm in good company. Like I know the majority of you watching with me right now have lost pieces along the way. Like, oh, here it is. Found you. Okay. Yes, Kathleen, this piece. Remember? Do you remember our trusty extra piece? That's right. Get in there. Get that ink. We shan't waste it. All right. Looks great. Yeah. Thank you. Not on Facebook. Christine, just shoot me an email. Mary@MaryPolancoDesigns.com, or if you don't remember that, just go to my website. There's a contact there, Mary Polanco Designs, and I will let her know you're interested. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble this to the base first before I start putting it together. The rest of it together just makes it a little easier. Now, I personally like foam tape to even out my warping. But I'm going to do it because I have the pieces. You can use foam strips if you want foam pieces. But because I have this right here, which is foam sheet, I'm going to actually run the die through the foam sheet so I can get the exact shaping of it. So then I can just keep the whole thing flat. So I like that. It's good. It works for me. So if you're hanging out, stay tuned, because even when we finish this card, I'm going to talk about how excited I am about February's class, which registration isn't open yet, but and I'm going to show you a sneak peek of some of the things. It's all things ink smushing. So all the ways to ink smush, which I was sharing before. My 15-year-old daughter, also my assistant, said, I thought there was only one way to ink smush. And then I told her all the ways, and she said, whoa, that's the greatest class ever, Mommy. No, my 15-year-old did not show that kind of enthusiasm, but she was mildly impressed, we'll just say. Is that a rigid foam sheet? Yes, it is strong and sturdy. That's correct. Very much so. And this is from scrapbook.com. They come in like 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter. I think this is the 2. And they come in sheets, rolls, and strips. So you can catch that if you click the description box below, And either of those supplies that I have listed down there are scrapbook.com affiliate links. And then just so you know, a lot of people don't know this, but you don't have to buy the thing that the creator's using to give them credit for their affiliate. It brings you into the site under their affiliate. So whatever you buy, they're going to get credit for. So anyway, that's under there. Oh, yay. Christine, I just got your email. We are an efficient crew. Okay. So I am going to line this up the best I can, but I can always cut away excess foam if it's not perfectly lined up. It doesn't matter, but my head is going to probably get in the way here. Let's see. Not too shabby. A little bit on the side here, but that's okay. And look at how much that straightened it out. So that's great. Ooh, did not know that. We'll start. Oh, okay, Wanda. Yeah. So like there's, for example, I put my website. This is good while I'm cutting this. I put my website in the description box, right? If you go to my website and you click on the tab, or that, I think I brought you right to it. There's a tab on my website that says shop stores. All those stores listed are affiliate stores. And so that's why there's no like particular product I'm saying to get. No, you could just click on that and whatever you buy in that store. I do that when I shop at scrapbook.com. I don't use my own affiliate link. I actually go to one of my crafty friends. Like I alternate between them and I purchase with their affiliate links. So it just helps. It helps us keep doing this, and you know, it's a little bit, and plus we're bringing the business to the companies, so it's a nice like win-win situation. Yeah, okay, my pleasure to explain. I remember when I first started like watching a lot of YouTube, I was like, why are they always telling me to click the link in the description? I can just Google that. And then I realized, oh, so even when I bought a brand new Sony camera, I watched a guy's review on it and I clicked his affiliate link because I wanted Amazon to pay him for all the work he did to explain it to me. Before our dollar, yeah. I just got a Platinum 6 die cutting machine. Can you die cut fabric cork in it? Oh, that's a good question, Dawn. I've never tried that. Anyone else? Yes. Okay. So now it's really straightened it out quite a bit. And now I can just remove the backing of that one and then add it to my card. Yeah. So sorry, I'm going to go off screen here for a little bit just because I don't want my head to just be all in there. Let me see how I can do this without messing it up. Remember I said line up the bottom because the top probably won't line up. Now this is more important that I line it up straight. The pressure. I feel the pressure. I think we have a winner. We have a winner, folks. All right, so that's that piece. Now we're going to put on, I'm just going to use some liquid glue for my top. In person, you can see the black soot on the brown cozy a little bit better in person, not so much on screen. It's hard to see. I think I have some fun embellishments I can add. I don't have the stencil, but I have some fun embellishments. So we're just going to add our little cozy here. And then we have this. I'm not going to pop it up just because it's already a little thick with the foam. So I'm just going to glue it down. Right there in the center. Eyeball it. Yep. Okay. Now there's a couple. I think one of my favorite things to do with cards. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. One of the favorite things to do with cards is the embellishment piece. I think that is just like so fun to do. So I am going to see what I have in my stash here for embellishments. I also have hearts. If I wanted to pull those back in, we could do that. But this is looking kind of cool, huh? I'm digging it. This is fun. Okay, now let me show you what I have as far as embellishment goes. I actually have like coffee themed embellishments. They're a little bit large. I'd probably want to hand deliver this card if I did that, but I have coffee beans there. I have some really cute brown hearts that I could add, like additional embellishments there. I have, look at these little paws. Are they the cutest? Oh my goodness. And then I have some envelopes too. Right here, some red hearts. If we wanted to add more pink, a little pop of pink, that would be fun too. So I'm going to choose, I think I'm going to go that route and add some pink hearts to this. I'm going to go with these. I think there's only one size in there. Oh my gosh, this one has, so cute. This mix is so cute. Look, it's got, I'm going to show you. It's got, look at this, a ladybug. Can you see? Hopefully it's not blurry. Who was here with me in the last live? Is it not as blurry as the first live? Like, let me know because that's cute. But we have little lips, a lipstick, and a ladybug. Are those the cutest? Oh my goodness. I got those from Amazon. So let's add, let me just pull out some. We'll put some hearts here and there. Yay. Do we want a red one? Let me see how much that red would throw off. No, I think the red actually kind of, I need more red than just that one. So we're going to go with, we'll do opposite. We'll do like, yep. And then I'm going to do a tiny pink because I do like to do the odd rule. All right. So we have those. I'm going to put up my embellishments because my elbow will go into them inevitably. Not blurry. Yay. Okay, good. So that was just a bad connection. Okay. So I'm going to add, I have two more things I want to do to this card. One is finish my embellishments here. So I'm going to get out my picker tool and I'm going to just add, this is kind of heavy. Yeah, for my picker tool. I think I hear my son downstairs and the dogs will probably start barking. So I do apologize. There we go. Okay, so we have that. Now, I love to make things shiny and fun. Wanda, thank you. I'm loving this too. It turned out way better than I was anticipating, I think. I don't know what I was anticipating, but I think it's really fun. So I have Nouveau Glaze is my favorite, like, glossy accent. I know that's a different brand, but it's my favorite glossy accent embellishment to add. I think primarily because it like just like falls into where you want it to. You can like shape it really easily. So I'm going to add this to the hearts. Hold on, I got a hair stuck. Likely a dog hair now. That's my life. Even though they're supposed to be hypoallergenic, they still shed just like we do. They don't shed as much as my pug did though. But I didn't have to groom him in the same way. They are definitely like high maintenance dogs, these Shih Tzus. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of that just to give it some fun. So embellishments and then a final pop of glaze. So there we go. And then I could put a little Starbucks card in there or coffee or Dunkin' Donuts and send it on its way. So there we go. What do we think? That was so fun. Put those hearts on the inside of the card. Laura, you got it. I will. I will absolutely do that. Fun card. Yay. Okay, let me switch. Okay, so that was fun. That was fun, and that didn't take too long. I mean, with the chatter, it took about an hour. So sorry about the live starting off rough. I do apologize about that. That's something we'll have to, I think it was just the internet tonight. But I feel like it's really dark. It's really dark. I need to definitely lighten that up in the background. I got a new camera, a new front-facing camera, and so there's like, the lighting is the problem now. So I think it's pretty clear, but the lighting. Okay, so, oh, I will show you, I promised you a sneak peek at February's class. So in February, if you don't have the schedule for the year, you can go to my website, marypolancodesigns.com. It's linked below as well. And you can download the schedule right off the website. And that way you can save the date, see what themes we're going to be doing. I actually have the one theme might change, but it doesn't matter. The dates, unless something happens, the dates are going to stay the same. And if we do have to change a date, it'll always be before registration opens. So there won't be too much of that last minute stuff. So February's class is all the ways to ink smush. And I was geeking out today, having so much fun. I'm going to show you, let me go grab it. I'm going to show you the one example that I just thought was just so fun. Okay. So this one right here, I used a mask. Let me switch my camera again. I used a mask, die cut a A2 size mask sheet out of a heart die. I had it from the last class, so it was the leftover. And I put it on this piece of Bristol Smooth, I believe. And then I ink smushed with the mask, and it did not go through the mask. The mask actually wasn't covering this end. That's why you see ink there. But look at how well that I was able to ink smush with like a wet medium to make that heart. And then I went back in with a black marker, a black like liquid marker, and just did a little bit of splatters right there on the top. But how fun is that? So I didn't finish the card. This is just concept. And so excited about this class. I have so many ideas. And the more I sat here with it, the more things kept popping up of like, how else can we use this ink smushing technique? And so I think I'm like, I know I'm really looking forward to this class. There's all different kinds of techniques besides the one I did today with you. Today is probably the most common one that you've seen. But we are going to get outside of that box and have a great time. So I don't have registration open yet, but if you want to get notified of that, head to my website and get on my email list, or click below the email so you can join. And that will be, then you'll get notified. So this was fun. Thank you so much. Oh, listen, Cindy, I have to address what Cindy said. 100%. You absolutely can do that. I would cheat and cut heart out of ink smush paper. Absolutely. And that is one of the things that we're going to talk about is ink smushing your die cuts. But I just wanted to try this out to see if it would work. Also to see, I got a question about the masking paper, if it would hold up with like a heavier medium, and it did. So, but yeah, absolutely. Cheat. There's no cheating. It's all creative. If you're using your hands, you're creating. So yay. All right. So this was fun. I want to thank you all for joining me, for hanging out with me. I'm going to edit down this replay so that you can have a shortened version if you ever want to come back to it. And I wish you all the most fabulous weekend. If I get the crafty bug again, I might come back this weekend and have some more fun. Maybe I'll have my assistant back with me and just have a good time. So anyway, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget the summit is happening right now. You can get your free ticket, link below. I'm extending my all access pass 50% off coupon. If you wanted to grab that as well, you can. I don't know why I'm looking up there. You're right here. Because everybody's cold and staying in to stay cozy and craft. And so I thought I'll just extend that coupon if you want to catch up on some replays from 2024, as well as some other things. But anyway, that's below. And we'll see you. We'll see you in a class on YouTube, in the comments on YouTube, or live again. So thumbs up for Mary. Thank you, Wanda. Yes, go ahead and give that a thumbs up if you like. And we will, if you're not subscribed, join us. Join the fun and subscribe. I'm not obsessed with the number, but it would be so cool to get that first plaque. I'm about 40,000 away, which is fine. All right. Stay warm and remember to do something for yourself this weekend. Act of self-love could be a myriad of things. So if it's crafting, craft. If it's reading, read. If it's sitting in a room by yourself, do that. So, all right. I will see you all soon in another place on the interweb. Bye, everybody.